Well, isn't this fantastic? I go ahead and I try to do a Twitch stream of this, and guess what? It doesn't work. It's having network problems. And if it's not having network problems, then all of a sudden it'll just immediately finish what I barely even started with, and then it'll just make it its own stream, even though I only recorded for like 1 minute. Oh my god, man. This Monday Night Raw was terrible. You want to know my Monday Night Raw review? If you can even call it a review, screw it. This is a rant. And it's barely not even about Monday Night Raw. It's just about... And I'm not even that big of a basketball fan, but I am just sick and tired of these quote-unquote progressive people. Yeah, I'm going to get political. I don't care what political party you're on, left or right, but don't give me this nonsense about how you're so progressive and you're all about representation. And yet, just because Stephen A. and that other guy that was a part of the Celtics team is like, Kyrie doesn't know what he's talking about, Boston is not as racist as he makes it out to be, that all of a sudden they're tap dancers, they're Uncle Toms, they are the equivalent of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django being an Uncle Tom. What? Really? Stephen A. and that guy. So you are the same type of people that get offended. And what I mean by that, I mean by, like, again, black, white, you, SJWs, that's the perfect right. You social justice parasites is what I should call. You guys are the same ones that want to get offended over, like, comedy specials like Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones. You guys are the ones that talk about how you want to go above and beyond and you want people to be treated equally. You want to get rid of stereotypes. You want basically the world to recognize racism. And how do you do that? Put more racism over it. And call Stephen A. and or a former Celtics player, two black men, tap dancers. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's real. Yes, it's real progressive, guys. That's real progressive for you to go ahead and call two black men tap dancers because they don't agree with Kyrie Irving saying that Boston is a racist town. And guess what? So is every other place in this country, in this world. I'm from Indiana, for crying out loud. I'm from Indiana. Okay? You don't think that there are some... And trust me, there have been plenty of just trucks alone, pickup trucks alone, throughout my life that have had a rebel flag. Not to say that every person that has the rebel flag is racist. Now, you know what? Screw it. I don't even care who I offend. You know, you can think however you want to think about me. But bottom line is, I'm going to stay and be myself. But, yeah, I've never been to Boston. But it is crazy to think that they make it out to be so racist. And yet that one guy that was a former Celtics player, he loved Boston. Kevin Garnett himself said, one of the things I regret is that I didn't spend more time in Boston, or something like that. Also in that same interview. Again, the same interview that everybody, that a few people, you know, that are quote unquote progressive, called Stephen A. Smith, another guy, tap dancers. Because they just don't agree with what Kyrie is saying. And I honestly don't really agree either. I don't know. Because that's the problem. That is the problem. We are in a point in time where you just don't know what you can or what you can't say. You can say something that makes people think, oh, you're too left. Or you can say something that makes people think, oh, you're too right-winged. It's like either way, you're always gonna make somebody infuriated. And for those of you, once again, that are still like, well, what's the what we don't want to hear about that. We want to hear about the Raw review. Yeah, well, Raw sucks. There it is. There's your review. Raw sucks. It's like acid into my eyes. It's like a knife stuck into my skull. That, my friends, is how bad Monday Night Raw is. Literally. I try. And keep in mind, I try. I love professional wrestling. I watch professional wrestling religiously for years. And I still do. But especially when it was on, like, brand new. When it was brand new. Like a brand new Smackdown, a brand new Raw. I watched all of it. No matter what happened. And now we have 3-hour Monday Night Raws and 2-hour Smackdowns and 2-hour NXTs, even though NXT was actually pretty good. I might even do a review of that, something that's actually good. But my God, Monday Night Raw has really just become a cesspool of awfulness, and SmackDown is, SmackDown is a little bit more serviceable, but that sucks too. Even though Pat McAfee is probably one of the best commentators on the show right now. He's definitely better than Michael Cole, or at least is a good commentator to go along with him. Jimmy Smith. And then you got this Jimmy Smith guy now replacing Adnan Burke. Best of luck to him. I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really even listening to the commentary that much to even tell you, like, if I think this guy is worse. I really do agree with Joe. I think they all kind of sound the same. But Raw is definitely the worst program on television in wrestling right now. Like, SmackDown is not that good, but it's better than Monday Night Raw. 100 times better than Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is always just it's like 3-hour purgatory. That's how bad. I don't even know what else to say. What more can I say about it? Charlotte and Nikki Cross had a match. A beat the clock challenge, and Nikki Cross won. Only compliment I can give is it's cool to see Nikki Cross back. I think she's very attractive. Lost a lot of weight. I just like, which I didn't even really see the weight loss. Not to say that she gained, but it's like, wow. I just could not believe that she not only lost all that weight, but she almost looked like she lost quite a bit of height. Like she got even smaller, not just in like her weight, but like in her height, her size. And Reginald won against Shayna Baszler. That was interesting-ish. But at the end of the day, it's none of it's truly like must-see TV, must-see wrestling especially. It's all just kind of there. And I can almost say the same thing for All Elite Wrestling too. But at least that one has a little bit more to work with. That's a little bit more memorable. Anyways, that's all. That was my Monday Night Raw review. Hope you guys are having a great night. Signing off until now. Good night.